Oi, you're not Riker. Better looking than that old hurt. But look at what you bring. The people of this settlement need this food more than ever. You've done us a great turn, getting more sustenance into the settlement. The gap between the rich and the poor grows steady here in Everfall. As for the rich, though, the noble families. There's old money, the Publius, Sharma, and Ayad families. And then there's new money with the Sacco and O family. They run this town with their coin and have plenty to spare. Well, the rich fancy their fashions. The finer the better. The hides of midnight wolves are highly prized. If you could acquire some from their den, I could turn them into fine coats. We'd share the profits, of course.
You don't look like an antiquarian. What business could you possibly have? Egads, my notes! And you're carrying some of those peculiar ancient devices. Does this mean you visited the towers yourself? William Heron, gentleman antiquarian. Frankly, I'm astounded that you came to me at all. The average adventuring sort would have pawned the whole lot. Since you are clearly no ordinary muscle for hire, would you be interested in collaborating with me? Think about the possibilities. Your brawn, my brain, and a host of mysteries to solve. Perish the thought! You'll handle anything in the field. We will both be credited on any works I write. And of course, you will be compensated with coin and any items that are irrelevant to my studies. I'm glad we have an understanding. Now, we will begin further field exploration with towers Perseus and Lupus. The towers are named for constellations associated with ferocity and martial might. Be on your guard.
lilting. Oh, perhaps with a key change. No, let it breathe. You caught me unawares. How may I be of assistance? Alas, I should have chosen a more private locale for this. Could you kindly forget what you saw and heard? My mistress would be quite irate if she learned I've been sneaking away to work on such a frivolous pursuit. If only my duty to my mistress did not prevent it. To be free of her, I must earn another patron. To complete my greatest work, I first need to hear it aloud, which means I must select an instrument. Can you play? Excellent. I have a guitar in my possession, but there may be a more fitting instrument for my work. The townsfolk have instruments we can borrow. Would you be so kind as to procure a handful and play them for me?
Fine day, is it not? The autumnal splendor of Everfall is always on full display. Stay a while, enjoy the scenery, and be sure to buy a drink at the tavern. Well, now, that is a most curious request. Are you a lover of music? An artisan, perhaps? It so happens that I carry a flute, should I be in a musical mood. As long as you solemnly swear to return it, you may borrow it.
Just feel how plush these pelts are. They're bloody The noble families will be happy as a rabbit in a carrot field. Nice doing business with you, friend.
Have you come to report a crime? I believe my guard captain, Frank, is better suited to handle the situation. It is quite heavy. I would hate for you to hurt yourself. But I suppose the moon and planets are aligned in a way that suggests better luck. Yes, you may. Return it in a timely manner, please.
Ah, there it is. The flute produces the most whimsical sound. I can elicit soul-stirring melodies from such an instrument. Yes, this will do nicely. You hold on to it for now. We will return it later, along with the rest. Ah, there you are. My magnum opus is complete. I shall call it Winds of Autumn. Now, I must ensure it is heard far and wide. Without popular excitement, I will never gain the favor of a suitable patron. I cannot be the one to deliver my work unto the world. To gain a reputation for being a great composer, we must create the impression that my music has spread far and wide. In this business, as in many others, reputation is everything. Very astute. I would like you to play the part of a traveling bard. Find individuals of influence throughout the town and play my melody before them. Ensure that you mention my pen name, Composer Marseilles.
Ah, I see you have my flute. Do you mean to awe me with... I will always make time for pleasant music. Oh, it gives me great joy. Do proceed. Oh, my. To whom do I owe this wondrous experience? I will remember that name. Do convey my appreciation for this work should you meet again. You simply must share this with Captain Dubois. You will find him near the Governor's Hall. Oh, and keep the flute. My treat.
I overheard a melody floating on the wind. I confess I am not much for the arts myself. My hands can do little more than bear a weapon. But I can appreciate mastery when... Will you play it again for me? Oh, it is even more stirring with you before me. Where did you come by this song? Oh, did you compose it? Oh, they must be prolific indeed, if their work can stand out so in a city like ours. Ah, Constable Misha will want to hear this. She takes delight in introducing rising talent to the gentry. Many consider it a favor.
Was that the lilting of a flute I heard? Yes, I do have a sharp ear. If your work is of such quality, I know several individuals who would be delighted to learn your name. Play for me? Yes. Yes! This is exactly what this town needs. I shall ensure your name is spoken far and wide. When you earn yourself a patron, do remember who helped you grow your career. Ah, a bard, then. How kind of you to bring this melody to us. I shall ensure that Marcius receives proper recognition. Do be sure to inform them of my generosity. Now, you must play for the masses. To the tavern with you.
A bard! Good. I could use someone to liven up the place a bit. Take your place by the fire, love. Oh, a shame the usual crowd wasn't here to enjoy that. But I'll be singing your praises. I hope you can come back and play another night. Is that their name? I'll be sure to ask other bards if they know any of Marcius's songs. I appreciate you breaking up the quiet with that bit of joy.
How did it go? Did they like it? Did their eyes shine? Perhaps. I wish I could have seen their reactions for myself, but there are more important things. Did it make an impact? Is there now a reputation I must uphold? Whew, what a relief. Even though I find great joy in composing, there is always a moment where I fear I am simply a butler and nothing more. I will approach Mistress Sockham now, I think. Maybe she will offer to sponsor my music. This is terrible, my friend. I heard that my mistress was interested in backing my pen name and revealed to her that it was me. I had expected... At any rate, my pay has been docked, and I am not to speak of it again. Find a patron without her, obviously. She does not own me. I did some sleuthing and discovered that the Earth family recently lost a musician in their employ. If we tread carefully, I can present myself to the Patriarch. One never approaches a noble personage without an introduction. There are only a handful of people who can arrange one. We need to find out who they are. Start with their maid, Sarah. She always has her ear to the ground.
You got that look on your face. You know the one. Preparing to ask for something that's above your station. Well, get on with it. Lord Shen is particular about his company. You might be a bit too dusty to garner the right kind of attention. Luckily, Atticus is not. Don't act surprised. I know what you're after. I can help you both for a price. In fact, I have a list.